said it was private. We're not being live streamed. That looks good. It said it was private. There we go. We're not being live streamed. That looks good. Ha. All right, y'all. We're going to start in just a few minutes. Now, if you're attending live, there's a chat feature on your side. There's a Q&A button. You can ask questions. You can say hi to everybody. You can say hello to everybody else. You can say hello to me. You can ask questions and things like that. That's what the chat feature is for. I'm going to take a look at the chat feature. Maybe you can introduce yourself and say where you're from. I'm from Raleigh. I'm in Raleigh, North Carolina. I was in Colorado for about 15 years, raised a family there, and then moved to Raleigh, North Carolina, where there's no snow. So say hello to everybody if you're on the chat. Awesome. Thanks, Derek. Vancouver, Washington. Awesome. So you should be able to see me. I can't see you. You should be able to hear me. I can't hear you. That's why you got the chat. That's why you got the Q&A. And we're going to start in about 2 minutes, give everybody a chance to log on and figure out the technology. And we're going to have some fun today on an InterNACHI webinar. And if you are on YouTube live, awesome. If you wanted to register for the next webinar, it won't be on YouTube, really. It's nachi.org/webinars. If you're on YouTube, you can just watch. You can comment, but we're not going to interact using YouTube. We're on InterNACHI's platform for webinars, and that's at nachi.org/webinars, nachi.org/webinars. And there you can chat with everybody who registered. And you can also get proof that you took a webinar and get CE and all that good stuff. Got your coffee? All right, I got my coffee. We're starting in about a minute. Let's see who's saying hello. Move my screens here. James from Cleveland. What's going on? Brian, Northwest Florida. Sighthound home inspections. Excuse me. Sighthound home inspections. I like that. Brian, Inside Home Inspections, Munford, Tennessee. What's going on, y'all? Thanks for being here. If the phone rings or you get an online schedule, go do a home inspection. All of InterNACHI's webinars are recorded. You can watch it later. All right, let's start the webinar in like a half a minute. Get everybody online. Hopefully folks are on YouTube watching, getting ready for the webinar. All right, let's begin. What do you think? Let's turn off the clock. All right. Awesome. Oh, aloha, Reed. How you doing over there? All right, everybody. Let's do it a little training session about websites, yeah? Okay, let's begin. This is an InterNACHI webinar, and I'm Ben Grimico. But before we begin, can you tell me where the nearest coffee shop is? Got your coffee? Okay, so that's a Google search right there. And right there, what is the keyword in that Google search? Coffee. What's the keyword phrase? Coffee shop near me. Most phrases are like 4 or more words. And who is searching? See, we did this stuff in previous webinars. This is like a quiz, pop quiz. Who's searching? Can you identify the person who's searching? Well, it's someone who needs some someone who needs some coffee, right? And what's the intent? The intent, what's the intent? The intent is to find some coffee. Well, what kind of coffee? The nearest one. It doesn't have to be even any good coffee. It doesn't even have to be the best coffee. And what's the need? Is it coffee? Nope. It's help. Can you help me find the nearest coffee shop? So, how many people right now are looking for help in finding the nearest certified home inspector online? That's what this webinar series is all about. These webinars are helping us understand this. And we want people searching for you, InterNACHI certified professional inspectors, to find you because your website has been designed and built with SEO and keyword content strategy in the design. This is a common question. Why am I not on page one? well, first, there's no page one anymore, right? So if anybody's talking about page one, they don't know anything. Go to Google and search, right? It's just a big scroll now. And stop reading scam emails, just like I get, that say, hey, we've looked at your website. There's a bunch of things that are wrong. And if you hire us, we can help boost your SEO. That's all lies, right? In previous webinars in this series about SEO for home inspector websites, we learned about getting to the top of a Google search, and it's all about SEO. But now we're learning about searches, keywords, intent, and content. And so in this short webinar, we're going to learn about your potential clients. They're searching online right now for you. And I'll also show you, just like here, I'll show you my website backend analytics. And I'll show you how my website has been designed with a sales funnel and an optimized structure in mind so that my visitors are converted, pushed through that sales funnel, converted from just people landing on my website to converted clients. I'm Ben Gromyko from InterNACHI. That's the International Association of Certified Home Inspectors. And this is a free live webinar open to everyone. And they're also video recorded. Please register for the next webinar or watch a video recording of one of the previous webinars because we record them all by visiting nachi.org/webinars. So thank you all for attending live. We're live and interactive right now, and we can chat with each other and ask questions. And I think we're streaming on YouTube. And this is part 5. And the title of part 5 is Google Search Keyword Intent and How People Search for Home Inspectors. In this part 5 of a 6-part webinar series about SEO for home inspector websites, we are learning about keyword intent and searches. There are numerous ways in which people search to discover, explore, compare, buy, and schedule inspection services online. So we're taking a look at the key motivators behind those searches to help you focus your inspector website content and SEO strategy and give those people more of what they're looking for and less of what they're not. SEO is not complicated. If I can understand it, so can you. And SEO is not expensive. InterNACHI's official vendor for inspector website designs includes SEO and content strategies in their designs. And they design websites exclusively for InterNACHI members. Get further details at nachi.org/website. Okay, this is a 6-part series. The first 3 parts were really all about SEO, and they're video recordings. You can watch them later. The second set of webinars is about keyword and keyword search and intent and design and content strategy and things like that. And we're on part 5, and part 6 is coming up. So this is a 6-part webinar series for home inspectors to understand and boost SEO for their home inspection business websites. And the upcoming part 6 of the 6-part series will learn how to use keyword intent in your website content strategy. So join us for part 6 by visiting nachi.org/webinars. And all the webinars, again, are free, live, online, and open to everyone. So this is part 5, understanding search intent on Google or Bing or other search engines. This is a great way. Understanding search intent is a great way to learn about your current clients and prospective or potential clients, people looking for you. And just having a basic understanding of Google search and keywords and key phrases can give us home inspectors valuable insight into our clients' needs so that home inspectors can appeal to those potential clients with website content that addresses their needs. Just like, can you find me some coffee nearby? That's a need, right? Does your website answer that question that easily? So in part 5, we're going to learn about keyword intent, how people search, what are they looking for, how to match what your potential clients are searching for with unique value propositions that your inspection business website should be providing, and the structure of your website with website content and keywords that indicate to search engines, that wave to search engines and give them indications that what you have on your website is what people are searching for. And they're going to connect your website to people who have a need. And that's what we're learning today in part 5. Okay. Oh, and again, part 6, this is the last part. So I want to tell you, we're going to learn how to use keyword intent in your inspection content strategy. So please join us next week, nachi.org/webinars. And speaking of joining, if you're not a member of InterNACHI and you've never been one and you'd like to try us out, please join for free. We have a 1-month free trial. You visit nachi.org/trial and you enter a code. And the code is webinar month, one word. If you'd like to get a big discount on your first year membership, we got a 50% discount, same website page, nachi.org/trial, and enter the code webinar. We have InterNACHI School within the trade organization of InterNACHI, and it's a tuition-free college accredited by a national accrediting agency recognized by the U.S. Department of Education, a home inspector college at internachi.edu. And InterNACHI's official vendor for inspector website designs, that's at nachi.org/website. And they provided a lot of this information in this webinar series. Okay, part 5. This is part 5. So if someone on the street asks me, where's the nearest coffee shop? I'd have a pretty good idea of what they're looking for out of that quick exchange of information. If they were more specific, though, and asked for a branded coffee shop like Starbucks or Mickey D's, their intent would be even more apparent to me. And I might give them a different, more specific answer to help them out. The fact that most people now turn to search engines, even while they're walking, with these kind of questions, gives us home inspectors an idea of how important that intent is online. And it's online. Fortunately, like where are our clients, our potential clients? They're all online. For home inspectors, we know where everyone is. They're online. They're located online. They're home buyers, home sellers, agents. And their intent online is to find the best home inspection service nearest them. Our home buying clients are online right now, today and tomorrow, looking on Google or Zillow for a home to buy, a house to rent, looking for the right neighborhood, the right school, the right price, of a home. They're also searching for the real estate agent, for a bank with the best interest rates for a loan. They're searching for an appraiser, and they're searching for a home inspector. So to get in front of these potential clients who are searching online, who may be intending or planning to schedule a home inspection soon or to schedule right now, inspection companies must optimize their inspector website content to point or direct those people searching in the right direction. There are numerous ways in which people search, discover, compare, and hire inspectors online. So we're taking a look at these key motivators behind those searches. And I want to help you refocus your website content, the stuff that's on your website, and your strategy for SEO, for optimizing that website to rank well when someone is searching, and to give your prospective clients, your potential clients, exactly what they want and need for their lives to be better. And in the previous webinar, we learned what keywords are and how to choose the right keywords in your website content, like in your title tags and your alt tags, etc. But right now, let's learn what is keyword intent. Why is keyword intent important for SEO? How should we use keyword intent in my inspector website content strategy? Using keyword intent to identify optimization opportunities. And finally, applying keyword intent to my SEO website content strategy. Okay, it's a lot. So hold on. What is keyword intent? I think we went over that with the Starbucks coffee, right? But keyword intent, also sometimes referred to as search intent or user intent, is having a notion, an idea of what the type of result people expect to find when they use search engines. So a search like Big Ben Grumiko inspections in Raleigh, it's pretty specific, provides a pretty good idea of the type of result a person is expecting when they use that kind of search. Their chosen search terms can indicate the nature of the content they want to see in the search results, such as certified infrared energy home saving inspector near me, right? This indicates the nature of the content that the searcher wants to see in a search result. The search terms that are chosen by the searcher can be generally grouped or categorized in these four types of categories: informational, navigational, commercial, and transactional. And here's how they're defined. Boom. Okay, informational. This is a searcher seeking information or answers to specific questions. So the keywords are often phrases like, what is this? Or how do I do this? An example query could be in a search engine: what does an air filter do in my furnace? What does it do? Or why should a downspout be diverted? Navigational keywords, that's just information. Navigational keywords, these are searchers looking for specific site pages, places. In case of a local search, they're looking for like that specific thing, something they already know about. So these terms often include Big Ben inspections, Starbucks, brands, places, or things that they already know about, such as Like if someone is searching for Big Ben, I'll show you my analytics. A lot of people, most people already know my website name. So they come from Google, and I'll show you the analytics to confirm that people are searching it's a navigational keyword search. They're searching for Big Ben inspections in Raleigh, or maybe they're searching for an InterNACHI chapter in New York. So those are navigational keywords. Commercial keywords, it's getting warmer now into a scheduled client. Commercial keywords, these are searchers edging closer to converting, and they want to research the particular service. They want to compare inspection services to others. They want to read your Google reviews, and they want to look for offers to help them make a decision. They're on the edge. An example would be best home inspectors in Raleigh, or furnace air filter reviews, which is the best air filter for my furnace. And then the hot transactional keywords. These are searchers who have made up their minds and intend to hire a home inspector. So these terms often contain phrases like delivery, or for sale, or to buy. An example search query would be schedule mold inspection online, or hire Big Ben inspections now. Why is keyword intent important? Well, these 4 categories that we reviewed help owners of inspector websites to structure their website content and their SEO strategy to better serve website visitors up and down the buying funnel. The buying funnel. Let me show you what the buying funnel is. If someone uses an informational term, remember those 4 categories? If someone's just looking for information, they are more likely to be at the awareness level. See the top there? The opening, beginning of the funnel, the big funnel. That's like a lot of people are just searching for some information, right? And in contrast, at the bottom of the funnel, a transactional term may indicate they're ready to schedule an inspection. That's a conversion. That's at hot transactional. That's the funnel. We want to bring a lot of people in and convert them at the bottom. And navigational and commercial terms, they're in the middle. They're also referred to as purchase research. They're researching, maybe they're comparing some things, some prices, or looking at your qualifications, seeing if there's Google reviews or something, right? They're in the middle of the funnel. A deeper understanding of user intentions can make for a robust plan to appeal for those intentions. What does that mean? That means like having your website content structured so that no matter where a person is in the funnel, you have information for them, and you're going to guide them down that funnel until they convert. That is website structuring based upon SEO understanding of keyword searches and intent. So building the content strategy of your inspector website around this purchase decision funnel path allows you and your website inspector builder or designer to plan the most appropriate website content and formats accordingly. Your website is built like a house. It has a foundation, and it has floors or levels, and it has a top, a header, and it has headings or like names of the floors with certain information in there. And as people visit that website of information and content, no matter where they are in the sales funnel, they can find that information and they're directed to the next step. That's why your buttons, for example, are important. If someone who's just looking for information clicks a button, that should take them where? Oh, it's that way. It should take them to the next level, interest. And if they get some interesting information, right? Maybe some Google reviews, they go to where to make the next one, to make a decision. They would like maybe a discount or something. And then that button takes them to schedule. to convert. Okay. So your website is built like a house. We're home inspectors. We understand what a structure of a house is, right? And they're all the systems are kind of connected to each other, where every part of a website is connected to another part. Every part of a house is interdependent. One part affects another. Every section communicates. Every section of the website should communicate a unique value proposition. Every part then would be connected to other parts so that the visitor is welcome to land, move, or is guided along a path from visiting to finding information to being funneled into being converted into a transactional scheduled client. And maybe the website structure includes, maybe it's built and designed to provide a lot of information, that first level, like how to maintain a home. Or maybe there's information about how a home works. And then it goes to the inspection service or service comparisons and costs, like a price list. Or maybe it's a tips for home buyers to ask questions to their home inspector booklet. Or there's more content and resources just to drive those potential clients down that funnel and closer to converting them. A well-designed inspector website has one goal. It's focused on converting site visitors into scheduled clients. Your website should have one brutal ultimate goal. That's to convert, to change that visitor into a scheduled client. And we do that by providing exactly and concisely and quickly the valuable information or answers or services that they need to make their lives better through the structure of your website content that is optimized for this purpose. Let me show you an example. Let me show you my website. You can go there now if you want. Big Ben Inspections website, right? And I'll show you, how do I know where people are going on my website? How do I know where people are landing and going and visiting and clicking and spending time on? And where do they go next? And where do they go after that? Remember the funnel? How do I know? How do I know people are moving through my inspector website in accordance with that funnel? Well, fortunately, my website is designed by InterNACHI's official vendor for website designs, right? And that's at nachi.org/website. Remember that? Because I'm provided by that vendor full ownership access to see people move through my tunnel based upon the keywords they used. I can see the keywords that they used to find me and where they went and where they go through that tunnel. It's incredible. Okay, let me show you. Let's go to my website. I'll show you my website. There's bigbeninspections.com. I love my website. This is awesome. And this is kind of like part of the funnel here. I like to go from left to right. It's designed really well. There's home pages here, my services, my qualifications. Am I qualified to do my services? I give them a little taste of my sample report, give them a lot of information. I'll answer their questions quickly and then schedule now. So that's a really nice website. It's got my tips and Google reviews and educate our clients. And here's what we inspect and a nice picture. I got to do some more push-ups and pictures of me inspecting, more information. And that's just on the home page. And that's structured with the funnel in mind, right? Let me show you what happens. I have Inspector Website Builder. You can Google that. You can do a Google search for Inspector Website Builder. They designed my website. They've designed hundreds of inspector websites for InterNACHI members exclusively. And they give everybody the full admin ownership access to the analytics. If you have a website design company now, ask them for full analytics and you want to see the sales funnel. Okay, so here's the traffic overview. Oh, look how many people have bounced on my website. Oh, it looks like unique visitors have gone up. Can you see this? Like, let me do this thing. Yeah. You see, like my sessions have gone up, my unique visitors have gone up. I can see over time how many people, and here, right? Direct. What does that mean? Direct. This means direct sessions. I've had 149 sessions and it's gone up 20% of the previous period. And these are visitors that came to my site directly, not from a link on another site, social media, or search engine. They directly found me. They typed in the keyword phrase, Big Ben inspections. Click. So I know that the majority of the people who are coming to my website in this time period, right, for the past 30 days, knew what to search. So I have educated them somehow prior to them visiting my website. Maybe they have a business card and they just did a Google search, bigbeninspections.com, popped in it. The other part is they're finding me through Google, right? And this part is down a little bit. So this organic kind of search is down. NACHI.org is also, Bing is so I can see that my visitors, they're mostly new, brand new visitors. 86% of all my visitors for the past 30 days are brand new. Some of them are returning. That's great. And they're mostly using desktop. About a third of them are using mobile, or a quarter of them are using mobile. So desktop, that means like maybe they're at night. They're typing Big Ben inspection. This is my client, right? Typing in, they know my thing. They're not searching for an inspector near me. They're searching for me. So they have something. My marketing must be working. This is proof. This is a way for me to measure my marketing efforts. Is my marketing strategy working? And this is evidence that it is, because the people who are visiting my client are brand new. Most of them are brand new, and they already knew what to search for. And I can measure that. I can measure where they're coming from. Here's the country from the United States. Most of them are coming from Florida. If I click that, right, I can see they're coming from Florida. 77 sessions. That's 20% out of all the people who are visiting my website coming from Florida. And I can tell what city they're from. This is amazing. Ask your website designer for this type of analytics. If you don't have it, that means you don't know if anything is working. Can you measure your marketing success? Without this, I don't know how you're doing it. Can you see if people are going through your sales funnel? Let me show you. It goes to, I go behavior, overview, and here's my sales funnel, right? People talk about, oh, you need a sales funnel. This is actually what it is on a website. Here's my sales funnel. People land on my homepage. Where do they go next, right? Informational, and we want to get them to transactional. They go to services. They want to see what services I provide. Where do they go after that? They go to my qualifications. Am I qualified enough to provide the services that they found on my homepage? Look at this analytics. This is the top pages. Where are people landing? Most of them are landing on the homepage, and then they're going to the services and fees, and then they go into qualifications, and eventually they go to schedule online. This is literally a funnel. It's shaped like a funnel. This is a funnel. This is the sales funnel. How do you know if anything is working on your website? You need the analytics. Go to my website right now. I can watch you land. I can watch live visitors land on my website, and I can tell you where you're from. Right now, I have one visitor in the last 30 minutes, and they were from New York. And I can chat with anybody who lands on Big Ben Inspector. Land on my website. Go ahead. And if you land, I'm going to get a notification as well, and I can chat with you on my phone. Okay? This is the benefit of having a website design company do your business website and providing you with the back-end analytics. You should have full access to everything so that if it's worth doing, it's worth measuring. We just don't talk about SEO and content and keyword and strategy, we actually know inspectors should be full owners of what you should follow the money. If you're paying a website design company, you should have proof that you have access to the analytics and you can measure what you are doing. Right now, thanks for visiting. I have 3 live visitors. 3 live visitors, one from Ohio, one from Pennsylvania, and one from Texas. Remember, I don't do home inspections without a camera in front of me, right? I just do training. So people are from all over the place, right? And so we have people from the live webinar. I can see people saying hello. So there's 3 of them right now, and I can actually chat with them. That's not what this webinar is about, but I can actually open a chat and chat with anybody who's visiting my website. Hey, Paul. So that's kind of the back end of what I wanted to show you. The back end of what all these words and slides about SEO and website content and sales funnel, what that all means. It actually means something, right? And you can do this yourself. You can do all this work yourself, or you can delegate this inspector website design stuff to someone else so that you, as the business owner, can do things like take a look at the SEO strategy and the marketing efforts and look at the analytics and see how things are going. Make sure you choose an inspector website design company. Did I hear a ding? Did someone say hello? Yep. Hammer Song Inspections, testing the system. Thanks, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to close the chat now. So you can do this yourself or hire an inspection design company that knows how to take advantage of keyword intent and searches for improving your SEO strategy and your website content and your website structure. And for details about that, go to nachi.org/website. This webinar information is provided by Wix, and InterNACHI's official vendor for inspector website designs uses Wix. So you have that analytics. And they use Wix to build search engine optimized websites, and they do it exclusively for InterNACHI members. That was part 5. We just learned about keywords and how to choose the right ones for your home inspector website. We learned about the sales funnel. We took a look at my website analytics to show you how people move through my website and your website from informational to converted clients. In our next webinar next week, we'll learn how to use keyword intent in your website content strategy in more detail. So register for part 6 today. It's free, it's online, it's live and interactive, and open to everyone. So I want to thank you. It's an honor to be with you. It's a lot of fun. And it's an honor to teach you all what I know about this topic. Feel free to email me anytime about anything. And that's at ben@internachi.org. That's not my email, ben@internachi.org. I'm Ben Gromyko from InterNACHI. That's the International Association of Certified Home Inspectors. And this is an InterNACHI webinar about SEO for home inspector websites. Stay safe and healthy, everybody. And I'll see you on the next webinar. Bye, y'all.